So look at some of the turnout in some of the biggest cities across the country. You can see New York in the top left there, Chicago in the top right, Atlanta in the bottom left, and Philly in the bottom right of your screen. The Associated Press reporting even some European cities like London and Paris saw protests over President Trump today. The rallies even saw some major Democratic leaders and celebrities speaking out. Take a listen.
Our message is very clear. This is not about the people in power. It's about the power in the people. And I think that a big part of what the Trump administration is trying to do is weaponize despair. So intimidate and bully people that they won't stand up. He's getting his answer today.
We are here to tell our lawmakers that what's going on in our government is wrong. They must stop the abuses of this petulant president and his circle of sycophants. No thrones, no crowns, no kings.
And here in Sacramento, one of the largest No Kings protests took place at the state capitol this morning. The event remained peaceful, and Sacramento police estimate about 7,000 people took part there. As ABC 10's Austin Castro explains, from the gathering, people there had many issues they're hoping to spotlight.
Thousands packed the west steps of the California state capitol here, all as part of the No Kings protest Saturday morning. Attendees, organizers, and speakers all tell us they're hoping to send a unified message to those in Washington, D.C., particularly those in the White House.
We reject the notion that we are helpless in the face of what we see as an authoritarian consolidation.
Organizers with Indivisible Sacramento say that's the message behind this second No Kings protest. Many say they are disturbed by recent actions from the federal government.
A lot of issues. I mean, ICE and what they're doing, profiling people and not giving them due process and just zip tying them up and taking them away.
One of the biggest problems is the way he's sending in armed forces to United States cities because he doesn't like their politics.
As the government shutdown continues, some have voiced their worries about covered California premiums increasing as the future of enhanced tax credits remain at the center of the stalemate.
The ones that most directly affect my family are issues related to health care and what's going to happen to the Affordable Care Act subsidies.
Another major issue, Proposition 50 and the redistricting battle. While critics worry about the redrawn districts it creates, especially for rural communities, many at the protest showed their support for Prop 50.
We see it as our last best hope to have fair elections in the midterms. And it was triggered by the Texas redistricting.
Among the speakers in Sacramento, community members representing faith, education, and business organizations. Elected leaders also took to the stage, including Congresswoman Doris Matsui.
It shows us, it shows them, my colleagues, who may be afraid to speak, that there are a lot of us out here and we're listening to our constituents.
Some Republican leaders have framed the No Kings protests as a series of Hate America rallies, but local organizers argue it is just the opposite.
They're not hate rallies. People are here because they love their country and they are standing up for what they believe.
Following the end of the program, attendees then took to the streets of Sacramento here, showcasing their signs, making their voices heard, all part of the No Kings protest. In Sacramento, Austin Castro, ABC 10.
And Sacramento wasn't the only local city holding demonstrations. You can see the turnout in Roseville today behind me. Republicans were quick to call out the protest, describing them as anti-American. And here's what House Speaker Mike Johnson had to say at a press conference yesterday.
They're going to descend on our Capitol for their much anticipated so-called No Kings rally. We refer to it by its more accurate description, the Hate America rally, okay? And I'm not sure how anybody can refute that.
Johnson and President Trump have not said anything about the protest today, but we'll continue to follow the story and bring you the latest updates on air and online.